Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the European Championship finale preview in Croatia, aka the Motorsport Hunger Games, but with more gravel-ish, it's a tarmac rally, less mercy, and way too many exhaust pops. This weekend, drivers are going to be yeeting themselves through Croatian mountains faster than your Wi-Fi drops during a Netflix binge. Because after all season long, it comes down to this one last stage to decide who's truly the Giga Chad of Europe. The fans, absolutely feral. The stages, cruel, unusual, and punishing. The cars, screaming louder than a toddler who dropped their ice cream on a summer holiday. This is not just rally, this is Croatia. And if you thought Formula 1 was wild, well bro, this is like an unhinged Balkan cousin. So buckle up, grab your rally memes, because it's the ERC final and we're about to witness peak motorsport chaos. And it is Rally Week as entries are now out. 3rd to the 5th of October. It is all go. It's between 3 people. We'll get to that in a bit. This is our ERC Croatian preview for the European Rally Championship. Now, this is an interesting fact that Dirtfish put up in recent days, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. ERC event winners in the last 16 events. There hasn't been 2 people that have won events. 2 of the same people. Okay, here we go. Armstrong, Pannon, Kropke, Trisky, Basso, Krognola, Sest, Linham. Oh, it's getting these names are getting difficult. Brunilson, Solberg, Kohonen, Bonotto, Grayson, Tempestini, Mabellini, and Osberg. I think I got most of them right. But look at that. These are the past 16 winners. These are the past winners in the last 16. Yeah, that's right. 6 events. Absolutely insane. So, who are our rally heroes? Well, I digress, because in one corner, we have not Lancia. No, we have John Armstrong. Rapid driving online, this guy did, and in real life, he finished runner-up in the junior WRC 1 in 21 and 22 before he added what was the ERC 3 title to his growing list of achievements. This is the guy that did very well at the last ERC rally in Wales. Now, he did have a one-off Rally 2 appearance midway through 23, and he secured a full-time step in the ERC headlining Rally 2 category for 2024, and he's done well. With 2024 co-driver Ian Tracy, probably got that wrong, stepping up to the WRC alongside Josh McLaren, Shane Byrne navigates Armstrong this season. And they've done quite well, haven't they? But in the other corner, there are 3 corners, so we're talking about a triangle. 3 people. Andrea Mabellini. It says here, qualified plummet. That's amazing. I mean, part of me wants him to win now just because of that. He competed online before doing so for real. It does show, doesn't it? Online worked. His capture of the inaugural Clio Trophy by TalkSport in WRT in 2021 was his second major award in the ERC in as many years. His Clio success earned him a 3-event prize in the Renault Clio Rally 4, and that was back in 2022. He finished runner-up in ERC 4 and 3rd in Junior ERC 3. His co-driver is Virginia Lenzi by his side. More success followed in 2024 when he banked a ERC podium last year ahead of his maiden victory at Rally, I'm not going to get this right, Silesia Decider. When he's not competing in his Mabellini, he instructs at a Porsche driving centre in Italy. A arguably one of, the most eclectic rally driver potentially, at least in the European Rally Championship when you look at the list of what this guy does. But Miko Marczyk, I've probably got that wrong, but he finished the season as the leading ERC Michelin Talent Factory member in 2022. His focus is the ERC title. Well, it was in 24. He finished 3rd in the final standings. He also found time to contest his home rally in Poland. But which of these 3 are going to do it? Well, let's look at before we look at the current results, who has impressed you the most, it says, in the 25 WRC season? That's from Powerslide. What I think is interesting, wins, yeah. Armstrong's won 1. 3 podiums, 12 stage wins, but he's all the way back. Mabellini, 19 stage wins, and Marczyk, 7 stage wins. So who's in the lead? Dare I ask? Well, it's Miko on 146 points. Andrea Mabellini, 131. Yes, Mabellini kind of needs to win it. I'll tell you what, who does need to win it? It's going to be John Armstrong. He absolutely needs to win it. But he's arguably the least likely to win it, really, if I'm honest, isn't he? When you look at it, he needs a massive haul of points. But he got 30, didn't he? He got 30 plus 2. So impossible, probably, if I'm honest, really. But the main fight is going to be between Miko and Andrea. But could John Armstrong be the first double winner in a season for a while? Absolutely, I think he can be, which is quite interesting. So that's obviously the format. The championship points are here. So points are awarded to the top 15 finishers in ERC 3 and 4. Drivers count their best 7 scores from a possible 8 to score points in the FIA European Rally Championship. Yeah, so the following titles are up for grabs. You got obviously, it's like rally. It's like if you're not, don't know, you got WRC, then WRC 2, 3, 4 Junior, and it's very much the same for the European Rally Championships. Points given the tyres and testings, etc. But let's go to results and standings. Yeah. And when we look at the last rally, we've still got Croatia. It was obviously it was Armstrong that ended up winning, but sadly they don't have the results here. Which they do. No, here we go. And it was John Armstrong. I mean, he didn't do too bad at all, did he? He won it by 29.2 seconds, especially in the way. This guy was absolutely amazing, and it was Miko that ended up being third. Finishing what, 43.7 seconds behind. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. There's obviously lots of Brits there because it shared it with the British Rally Championship as well. And this is another interesting story though. Before we finish, is Lancia dream comes true for the junior ERC Lancia people. So the Lancia is going to be in rally. The 20-year-old, he swapped Peugeot for Lancia power ahead of a Croatia Rally as he bids to finish his maiden campaign on a further high. He said, "I'm really excited," he said. "Driving a Lancia," and this is 20-year-old BTCC, I've probably got that wrong again, I'm so sorry, but driving a Lancia has truly been a dream come true for me, he said, since I was a kid. "I'm the first Italian to drive a Lancia in a foreign race and in the Junior ERC Championship. Our goal is to pick up the pace to try and stay with the leaders, gain experience in these new special stages, and see how this new Lancia performs." I think there'll be a lot of eyes on it, in particular because Lancia is returning, I think, to Rally 2, isn't it? ERC 2. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how that Lancia goes, in my opinion. But that's just a bit of a ramble on the upcoming European Rally Championship. Who is the favourite? I'm probably, well, when we look at those current standings, it's 31 points, isn't there, between if we go championship standings. There's 146, 131. It's going to be one of these two. It's obviously going to be one of these two. I think it's Miko's to lose going in to ERC Croatia. It's definitely Miko's to lose because he does have a 15-point haul. I'm not saying take it easy, but he knows if he finishes, around the podium, he's not doing too bad. But the problem is winning it. I mean, when you look at this, completely different winners, 16 different winners in the last 16 events. He just has to survive, doesn't he? Really, Miko does. But yeah, Miko is obviously the favourite, I think, going into Croatia for the WRC season. We will speak to you soon. If you made it to the end, thank you so much with my ramblings. I'm so sorry. Give us a subscribe. That'll make us really happy. This is obviously a new rally channel, which we're doing, and this is going to feature all WRC stuff on our main channel, the Hot Lab, but the other stuff like British Rally Championship, bit of gaming, the European Rally Championship, particularly next year as well, because obviously we're talking about the finale now. But anyway, I digress. Speak to you soon. Thank you very much for watching.